Hi everyone, how are you all? I hope you're all well. Okay, today let's see what the general energy is today. Let's just have a couple of cards and see what's surrounding the energy with you today. Justice, right, okay. Let's have a couple more. Money. Right. Okay, it looks like somebody wants justice. There's definitely money issues in this reading today, and somebody is feeling guilty. So that's what I'm going to go in today. I'm going to see what's happening with this energy, really, what it's all about. Before I start though, if you would like an in-depth personal read that's just for your situation, just click on the title of this video and that'll take you through to the description box where all the details are. Also in the description box there is a free relationship report. Check that out as well if you want to. That's also pretty interesting. Right, that wanted to come out, Justice. Okay. Right, okay, there's an energy here of a person that kind of drove you a bit crazy, to be honest. I feel for your energy today, there's been a definite imbalance here. Somebody has not been fair with you at all. They have not been fair with you at all. Go to say even that for some of you they were quite cold and callous with you. That's what I'm getting today, a real almost callousness, how you were cut out of their life with no closure. There's a real sense of unfinished business here. For some of you, your person made this decision based on monetary factors. They thought the grass was greener on the other side. I think the energy of your person at times was quite selfish. They were quite selfish. It's almost as if their energy, you were the stable one, you probably provided a lot of the stability, a lot of the foundations in your relationship. But in the end, they drove you a bit crazy, I'm getting to say. That you ended up reacting to them because they were pushing all your buttons. And then they just sat back really calmly, as if to say, well, this person's the crazy one, it's not me. But they were doing that on purpose. They were pushing your buttons on purpose, almost as if to give the impression that you were the problem in the relationship so that they could walk away guilt-free. That is basically the energy I've got here today. So as you all know, these are general reads, so just take what is your story. But I have got some of you being used for your money. Some of you could even be looking at possibly legal implications, trying to get your money back, or you've tried that in the past and it didn't work. Your person took the money or took your, the work that you'd done and you didn't get any recompense. Now, your person is actually feeling guilty about this now, and this is what I'm really going to go into in a minute. Are they feeling guilty because they're genuine? Or are they feeling guilty because they're basically a little bit toxic? And by that I mean the sort of energy of somebody who will use somebody for what they can get and then just moves on to the next person. So that's what I'm going to just see today. Let's just see what this person's really about. They were always looking though, it's almost they just go, that sort of bed hopping energy, whether it be you know, into other relationships or just back to other people. You were the stable one here, with the Queen of Pentacles energy. But they were never satisfied. But definitely for some of you, there has been money. Someone has been treated very unfairly with money here. Yeah. For some of you, you're being told to release your ex. Okay? It's time to clear your energy. Which is almost telling me, but I'm not going to say just yet. I'm going to pull some more cards. But I'm just really getting this overarching energy of somebody who's cold, someone was callous, they didn't listen to you, they devalued you almost bit by bit, and then you tried harder to get the love back that you had at the beginning. But I do feel today for some of you that you were never going to sort of win this battle, because this person will almost do this with everybody. So let's see what else we've got, please. Person's positive feelings. Let's see what they feel at the moment. Oh, the Magician. The Magician energy in this kind of reading that I've got on the table today is somebody who's a conman, basically, in a nutshell. They tell lies. On a good side, they just lie to make themselves look a little bit better so that you'll like them more, or they just want to make themselves feel a little bit more important. But on a bad side, sat underneath release your ex, this is somebody who just lies to get what they want. They just lie to get what they want. Let's just have one more, please, for their energy at the moment. Thank you. They pushed all your buttons. You were kind, you were loving, you were empathetic, you cared for this person. They broke down every boundary you ever tried to put in place and then told you you were crazy for having the boundaries. They just completely flipped it all onto you so that they could walk away and their family or their flying monkeys or whoever else they're associating with would just think you were the one that had caused all the problems. You really loved this person. You know, not only did you provide stability, possibly a roof over their heads, money when they hadn't got any money, but you also showered this person with love. A very, very deep love. But they were moody at times. They were sulky and they were moody. Have another couple, please, Spirit. Yeah, this person was a player. They're a player. I've got definitely today in this energy. So, even so far, do they feel guilty? Well, if they got caught out, they feel guilty. And possibly if they're running out of money, they feel guilty. But I will honestly say, like I said, if this is your story, take it. If it's not, it's not for you today. But this person, whoever it is still going to tell lies. They're still going to almost future fake you. Yeah, we'll get back together, or we'll do this and we can do that and everything will be wonderful. And I'm just getting this image of someone when they've got their feet back under the table, almost with a dinner in front of them. Then they're going to start going back into this Two of Wands, green is grass, and Knight of Wands energy. Page of Cups at the bottom. They are going to come in with a message. They are going to contact you at some point. I feel though this person is slightly narcissistic. Yeah. You loved this person very much. You love this person very, very much. They are going to come back in. They are going to message you. I don't feel their intentions are entirely honourable though. Let's just have another couple on that, please. And then I'll just do some advice for you. Yeah, they're going to come in with a desire and a longing for you. but they're coming in a deceitful energy. They're going to basically be telling you, I feel that woe is me, my life's dreadful, I can't cope without you, sort of thing. And like I said, almost like a future faking. And I think they're just going to almost brush the past under a carpet as if it didn't happen. They didn't give you any closure. You know, they've left you hanging on a thread without any real explanation. But I think the worst thing is here for some of you, they left you doubting your own sanity. Yeah, this person, they're reckless and they're thoughtless, and that's the energy they are still in, I feel. For some of you, you're not going to have any of it. It's either going to go to a divorce or it's final, it's over. Let's just get the normal one down, see if we can get a little bit deeper. I'm just going to see why now, if this is your story, why now this person is deciding. I feel that wherever they've gone to, they've used up that supply as well. They've used up that supply as well. For some of you, this is a person that has been in and out of your life before. And this person has caused you a lot of deep emotional and painful wounds and left you with abandonment issues. Okay, we've got a male energy here. Yeah, they think they can just come back and you'll open the door to them. I think they're just going to come back in, with their biggest smile, their biggest, yeah, I love you, I miss you energy, and you will just open the door. But for some of you, you're moving on. For some of you, you're just not going to have this anymore, you're moving on. For some of you, this person is at a distance. Again, it's specific. And I don't just mean down the road here. This is somebody who could be in a different state or a different country. It is a restless person. For some of you, it's almost a bit of a karmic situation going on here. Or they have gone to a karmic. Let's see what else we can get, please. Yeah, you were very loyal to this person, dog. You were very faithful and loyal to this person, but they broke your friendship. And I think for some of you, this relationship also, you had days when it was really good and you thought it was going okay, and then the next day it would just be a complete, I don't know, just like a complete bun fight again. There was a total imbalance. This person drained your energy. It wasn't balanced. As long as I feel you were seeing their way of doing things, it might have been slightly better. But the moment you stood up for yourself and said no, it's like it all tipped on its head again. And I also feel for some of you, when you did put your foot down, they'd just disappear or they'd ghost you. They'd ghost you. It's almost as if you had any boundaries with this person, they weren't valid. They weren't valid. Let's just have one more, please. Yeah, it is definitely a relationship here. Well, man and woman, it doesn't matter if it's, same sex. It's just a committed relationship. One more, please. Yeah, some of you, you're starting to move on without this person. You have bad days. I can sense that. There's been a lot of toxicity in this, and you do question yourself, because I think towards the end or at times you have reacted, which is human, because this person just kept pushing your buttons, and like I said earlier, it was to get that reaction out of you so that they could just walk away without having to take any accountability for this. Let's just see what they'd like to say to you. Oops. Oh dear, too many things on my desk as usual. Let's just see what they'd like to say to you, please. I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I think the general energy of this reading, I know I was a distraction from your pain, is them in this energy blaming you so that they could walk away. So they're literally flipping it onto you, almost saying, I know I was a distraction from your pain, that's why I walked away. So I'm going to get some advice for you. Oh, which deck? Actually, I'm going to have an oracle card. Let's have an oracle card, please. You've got a lot of luck around the corner for you. You know, there are some things that are either in your life at the moment, might be small, or they're coming in, but you are going to be blessed with some good luck in the future. For some of you, you've been working on something that you really, really want, almost like manifesting it in. This might not even be relationship orientated, but that is coming in for you. Whatever it is, whether it's work, new friendships, somewhere else different to live, that is coming in for you. For some of you, you are actually going to meet somebody who's got a real loyal heart, somebody that you can trust, somebody that's going to be faithful. You've got the loyal heart here. That's a different energy. And I think the overall theme of this reading is, at the moment, Spirit's saying release your ex, almost to work on yourself, because this reading today, whoever this is for, the other person is still sat in quite a toxic energy, to be honest with you. Let's see what advice we could get, please. What advice have we got, please? Yeah. You gave a lot to this connection. And I think the advice for you here with this card is to put yourself first now. Stop giving to other people that don't give to you. Stop giving to people that suck your life energy out of you, that make you feel that you're not good enough, that make you feel like you're worthless, because you are amazing. You know, you're worth everything. It is your birthright. This card talks about an unrequited love. Now, this can mean, you know, the person doesn't talk to you, but it can also mean when you're in a relationship that one person is giving more than the other. One person is almost being handed bits and pieces, and that goes back into what I said earlier, this energy of somebody, one day they will be nice to you and you think, yeah, this is great, it's working out, and the next day they just ignore you, or they don't listen to you, or it's almost like you're not there. And that's what this advice is saying. Stop caring too much about making other people happy. I think this year, it is a year that is going to see a lot of changes. And I've said it before, I think from March, things are really going to start shifting. And you've been doing a lot of work on yourselves. You've been really getting yourself together. And this card tells me also that this person is still going to go back to their old ways. It'll be about what you can do for them and not what they can do for you. One more advice, please, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, gotcha. Eight of Swords. Yeah. I think you could possibly end up feeling very trapped again in this situation. I think it is advice. It is saying don't let somebody else take your power. Keep your power. Keep your own power. Don't give it away. I'm saying so easily, but be careful of who you you give your energy to? Yes, Five of Swords. I thought that would come out at some point. It's toxic still. It's still very toxic. There were no real winners in this. You know, you were left wondering what on earth had happened. Your person, they're not a winner either, because I don't think they'll truly be happy anywhere until they sort themselves out. There's a lot of toxicity in this relationship, possibly even, you know, some form of abuse here. If not physical, definitely mental. And mental abuse comes on many levels. It doesn't have to be... Yeah, mental abuse comes on many levels. It doesn't have to be an all-out, you know, sort of bum fight. It can be very insidious. I would say there were definitely other people involved in this. That goes back to the flying monkeys that I felt about 15 minutes ago. Someone was determined to win at all costs. And also, there were people in this connection that your person was talking to that had their ear, and it wasn't positive. It wasn't positive, and it was so they could walk away, literally, with everything they could possibly take, including your heart and soul, and say, it wasn't my fault. So I would say the overall energy today is, yeah, somebody does want to come back. You have got better things on the horizon, definitely. But I still feel it's selfish, whoever this is for today. I mean, horoscope signs, you know, sun signs, I've got a lot of fire, earth, air. I've got a real mixed bag here. It's difficult for you though, because this was a very strong connection. But I just almost get that it's a difficult one to let go of, because this person was so nice at the beginning. Or for me, even for a few years, they were good and they were kind and they were nice. And then it turned into this. And I think that's the hardest, that has been the hardest thing. Let's just have a couple more before we wrap this up, please. Yeah, this person left you in total despair. And financially for some of you as well. You know, could have even been in some sort of poverty, or you couldn't afford to pay your bills, or they just left and, you know, the rent was due. And there are better things around the corner for you. Yeah, main person, there are better things around the corner for you. Let's just see what else. One more, please. Yeah, Hyana, you have got some really good things coming in to you in the future. So I hope that's helped someone. Not a very energising thing, but that's what's come out today. So I hope it's helped you, and thanks so much for watching and all your support. I read every single comment, every single one. Couldn't do it without you. And if you do want a personal read, as I said earlier, just click the title. Everything's in the description box, and also the free relationship report. Take care of yourselves and pull your energy back, and just remember that you're the prize. Okay, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.